Hello and welcome to this Autistic Cells video where we are going to talk about our alter, Amy. This is the sensory-friendly version of our video, so there won't be any background music. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you know when new videos are published. This video is about our alter, Amy, so we are going to start by describing her and explaining who she is. In the last year, we became aware that there was another alter inside us that we didn't know. She was reluctant to show herself, but after a lot of encouragement, she eventually told us who she was. She was created when the body was around 14, and she was the main persona out in the world until our body was around 19 years of age. She is a traumatized part, and she holds a lot of pain and discomfort. When we were first diagnosed with DID in 2004, we worked with our therapist to get to know all the alters inside us. Amy never came out to introduce herself, and we never knew that she was there. After we integrated all our alters, or thought we had, Naomi lived as a single person for over a decade. When our alters started returning after our autism diagnosis in 2018, we found we had all the original alters back again. They gave themselves different names, but we could tell who they were. Amy is a part that only came out in 2021. We knew there was another alter inside, but we didn't know anything about them. It took her a long time to come forward. We feel we have different levels of alters, with some nearer the surface and others very deep inside. Amy is usually quite deep inside and doesn't come out very often. She also isn't very connected to the rest of us. Generally speaking, the deeper the alter is, the less connected they are, both to the other alters and to the outside world. Amy has time with our therapist. We record our sessions so we can know what she says, and this helps us to get to know each other better. We don't want to have barriers between us anymore, where difficult memories are held by only one part and the rest of us can't access them. We want to know each other properly, and we want to know all the things that happened in our life. Amy has written her story. It is the first chapter in a memoir we are writing called Myselves and Me. Each alter gets the chance to write down their story in as much detail as they can. It was hard for us to read what Amy wrote. She would say something had happened, but we either wouldn't know about it or else wouldn't have the feelings to go with the event. We found it overwhelming, and we kept forgetting what we had read. Even though Amy has written out her entire story, we still feel that we don't really know her very well. We don't know how to communicate with her, and she sits quite far away from the rest of us inside. It is also hard because she isn't happy with how our life has turned out. She wants a different life to the life we have. We are married with a family and we don't work. She is upset because we have 2 degrees but we don't have a job. She can't really say what sort of a life she wants. She just says she doesn't like the life that we do have. It is different to how she thought it would be, but she can't explain exactly what she thought it would be like. Amy likes studying and she works very hard for her exams. She doesn't know how to make friends and how to fit into society. She doesn't know how to look after herself, how to cook and clean and organise her day. We are a bit frightened of Amy because a lot of the ways she chooses to cope hurt the rest of us, and we have to make sure she doesn't behave like that in the present. We hope that by talking to our therapist, Amy will be able to work out who she is and find a place for herself in our current life. We hope she will feel better about herself and that she will also learn to accept the rest of us and understand that she is part of a system of alters and that none of us can lead our life completely on our own terms. All of us have to share our time with each other, and that means life is constantly a compromise. We are glad Amy finally came out to introduce herself to us, and we look forward to getting to know her better. We think she is a very important part because she lived our teenage years for us, and she was the alter that left home and went to university. She feels she is a failure because she couldn't cope at university, but we want to tell her that she isn't. We want her to know that she was autistic and no one knew, so no one could give her the support she needed. Amy did the best job that she could with the resources that she had. It's not her fault she couldn't cope, and she didn't let any of us down. Thank you, Amy, for passing our exams for us and for trying so hard to make a life for us. We're sorry you didn't get the support you needed and that no one understood you. Maybe one day Amy will be confident enough to make a video of her own, but for now we wanted to make a video about Amy. We wanted people to know that we have an alter called Amy inside us. We have only just met her and we don't know her very well, but she is important and we look forward to understanding her better and finding out what she has protected us from. Thank you for watching our Autistic Selves video about our alter Amy. We hope you have found it helpful and that you have learned something new. If you want to support us in making more videos, then please send us a donation via our fundraising page and follow us on our other social media sites. Please also subscribe to our channel and share our videos with people who would benefit from seeing them. Thank you for your support. Naomi, Fiona and everyone at Autistic Selves.